2, 1, 0. And welcome back! We're playing Mass Effect 2, and we are following the continuing adventures of Alice Shepard, Renegade Vanguard, with a heart. Now, we've been asked to check out the possible crash site of Jacob Taylor's father's spaceship, the MSV Hugo Gernsback. I assume most viewers will know, but perhaps a few won't know who Hugo Gernsback was. Hugo Gernsback basically invented the science fiction magazine back in the 1930s. He is the individual for whom the Hugo Awards, the annual award given by science fiction fans for the best science fiction novels, novellas, novelettes, and so on and so forth, at the annual International Science Fiction Convention. So yes, the Hugo Awards, named for Hugo Gernsback, for whom Jacob Taylor's father's spaceship is also named. So let's go look at it. Yep, we have fuel, we have probes, we have everything we need. And we are going to go here. Now, Jacob and Miranda have a long-standing personal relationship going back many years, and so for that reason I brought Jacob along on the mission to help Miranda out with relocating her sister. So similarly,
anomaly detected.
We are going to bring
General distress. MSV Hugo Gerd.
Launching probe. I have found something.
Yay! We're going to bring Miranda along to look at the crash site of Jacob's father's spaceship. The two of them go back, and we want to respect that relationship. Ooh, Jacob has 5 points. Look, it's so pretty. It's like a beach planet. Everyone should live here. Who wouldn't want to live on this beautiful beach planet?
I have run a scan of the ship. I detect no life signs, but there may be useful technology or information still inside.
Hey, where's my shuttle going?
We're all clear!
My shuttle went away. Bring the shuttle back. As you may notice, Alice has...
There it is, and mostly intact. They could have survived impact, but it's been years.
Alice has some slightly different armor now. She's wearing a full helmet for a possibly hostile environment. There's bugs all over this place, but We hope they don't belong to the collectors. Bugs, bugs, bugs.
Looks like it was stripped after the crash. They'd have tried to get a beacon up as soon as possible.
That's a biggish spaceship. Let's go have a look inside.
Along with us anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
Let's hear that again.
Along with us anymore. We've done horrible things to the crew. The conditions they're in, they don't understand what we're doing to them. Distract them for 2 seconds and they forget what you did before the bruises show. It's got to stop. I'm talking to the others as soon as...
So, Jacob, what do you suppose "we've done horrible things to the crew" means? Just a question. Perhaps "horrible things to the crew" is a term of art of some kind.
She threatened to report if I didn't stop sending messages. But now she's so innocent. They all are. That look she gives when she smiles. It's sure easier now. What's the harm? We're stuck here.
Okay, just you.
Expect the luxury of due process, but this isn't a military ship. Just bumping the command line up a notch doesn't work. Captain Fairchild knew this crew. His replacement doesn't command the same level of respect. I'm hoping the man has it in him.
Well, this sounds pretty Lord of the Flies, actually. Let's steal their money.
What was her name? Sarah? Suzanne? My God, I can't remember. I can't remember her face. We need to get out. So I can remember. Can think straight. They have to hurry.
Repeat, toxology alert. Danger of rapid neural decay. Local flora chemically incompatible with human physiology. Override. Beacon resumed. Pause time 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours.
What? The beacon was paused for 8 years?
Repeat, toxology.
From the look of it, this beacon's been here a while. Why would they wait years to signal?
Pause in beacon protocol. 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours. Pause is recorded as record deleted by Acting Captain Ronald Taylor.
That's not right. My father was first officer.
Ronald Taylor was promoted under emergency command protocols. Other flagged issues: unsafe deceleration, local food and neural decay, beacon activation protocols.
Okay, unsafe deceleration, is that a technical word for crashing the spaceship?
I assume unsafe deceleration refers to the crash. Give me the details.
Following an unspecified impact and sublight drive failure, the Hugo Gernsback made an unscheduled descent, at 465% of theoretical recommended suborbital velocity. The Hugo Gernsback then decelerated at 782% of theoretical recommended approach velocity, sustaining significant damage to investment and crew.
Why wasn't the beacon activated before now?
This emergency beacon became functional after 358 days, 12 hours, following the unscheduled suborbital descent of the Hugo Gernsback. Activation was triggered remotely after 8 years, 237 days, 7 hours, on the authority of Acting Captain Ronald Taylor. Pause in beacon protocol is recorded as record deleted.
So the beacon was ready to function about a year after they crashed. And then someone, that is to say, apparently, Acting Captain Ronald Taylor, suspended the beacon for 8 years.
Come on, let's get going.
My father had a working beacon, but didn't signal for almost 9 years. Maybe that neural decay affected him.
Avoiding it for a decade seems unlikely.
Yeah, it's not the decade, it's the how it goes away after the decade that's kind of puzzling.
You came from the sky? The leader said someone would come. He delayed for so long, but he still has power. Some have lost faith. The hunters. They will have seen your star. They will not let you help him.
What?
What are you talking about? You're not making sense.
I don't remember how to say it. He's our leader and we serve so we can go home. But some want to fight him. They were cast out. He exiled them. So they hunt his machines and those who help him. They don't believe that rescue will come.
Watch out!
Hunters, they won't stop until the leader is dead.
Kill them! Agents of the liar! He will not escape!
Incoming!
Okay. That's weird. Alright, where is everybody? Jacob, Miranda. Inconveniently placed civilian. Alright. Turn that on. Do that. Yep. And Jacob. Fire. Okay, Jacob. Shoot there.
Got her hurt!
I think. Yeah, there. Okay. Make him move.
Trouble ahead. On the floor. On the floor.
Dropped him! Gravity's what me, mother, huh?
Overload deployed. Roll and die.
overloading their systems.
I've got him!
Lose Jacob. Yeah, I need you back. Miranda, kill him.
I got him!
Screw it.
That wasn't neural decay. They were feral.
My father wouldn't let this go on. Something is very wrong.
I agree with approximately one of those statements.
You killed them, but there are more every day. They want to fight, but I just want to go home.
She's lost it. We need to find someone who can make sense of this.
I wonder what making sense of this would look like.
Strip for parts. Tech's wearing out. Those hunters must be laying on the pressure. Is that a settlement? They better be friendlier than the beach group. I need answers.
They're clearly docile, but in the same uniform remnants as those who attacked us.
Yeah. And they're all women.
There aren't any men here. Maybe it affects genders differently. Makes males get violent.
Possibly. But the woman on the beach said the exiled ones came back as hunters.
It doesn't matter right now. One of these people must know what my father has to do with this.
You have his face. He promised to call the sky, but he sends nothing.
He forced us to eat, to decay. You are cursed with his face.
You certainly seem to have a way with words.
You heard her. I have his face. My father forced the crew to eat toxic food. What the hell? Look at these spoiled food stores. They've been eating only that toxic local food for who knows how long. Like that wasn't obvious enough.
Okay. What do we suppose that is?
What the hell? Somebody had to push them to make that. That's borderline worship.
Perfectly ordinary?
Please reconsider your aggressive attitude.
Wait, I hear Max.
Your
I see Max.
weapons are-
Okay, let's try to do this quickly.
I thought my shields are down.
Now let's finish you off! Patrols like that are a little much against this bunch.
Well, that would make them hate him. But maybe it was just for defense.
Zero contacts!
Uh-oh. Crap, terrain glitch. I really hate those. I do not entirely understand how they are possible. There's just this sort of alternate plane of existence that we sometimes get on. Hello, Doctor. Unfortunately, once we are on glitchy terrain, it is often impossible to get off. And your best bet is just to restart from the most recent autosave. Hello, Unreal Engine. Terrain glitches are really annoying. We don't like flying through the air. Okay.
Field is clear!
Please, here.
Hi?
Have his face. But you fight his machines. You might stop this.
There's
This,
no telling.
I forget how to read. But this was the start. What he promised, and what they did to us. We need the sky. Take us back to the sky.
Think on your own time. What's in there?
It's a crew logbook. Some of them thought the beacon repair was taking too long.
Uh-huh.
They were afraid they'd run out of supplies and lose their minds to the decay. My father restricted the ship food for himself and the other officers so they wouldn't be affected. Everybody else had to eat the toxic food and hope for treatment later. The rest is a casualty list. A few mutinied over the decision. My father and his officers turned the mechs on them.
Not what I would have done, but they were in a desperate situation.
How long do you stay desperate? The numbers go up from there. More incidents, harsh punishments. It's like they're cattle or toys. In a year, all the male crew members are flagged as exiled or dead. They separated out the women, assigned them to officers, like pets. And after the beacon is fixed, the officers appear in the casualties too. After. My father took control and didn't stop it.
It's looking like he only activated the beacon because the men have come back ready to fight.
He let this happen, and now it's biting him in the ass. 9 years. Why didn't he set it right? I need to find this man.
Well, let's see what happens if I push this button.
This is Captain Ronald Taylor. Thank God you're here. My crew went insane. I only just got free.
God damn it, it's really him. Just got free, he's covering his ass.
The old corpse has been posed, like a warning. The new ones were left where they fell.
The hunters started fighting back.
Hostile!
Careful. Sabotage engaged.
Target down! Yeah! You're done!
Make activity.
Rerouting power. Critical system gate member offline. Hostile impactors offline. Combat systems engaged. Backup system critical system damage. Requesting system rerouting power. Line power.
Trouble ahead.
Get over here!
Imminent. Engaged.
I had to keep them busy, distracted, but it's getting dangerous. Thank God you've come.
He had his fun, and now he wants out. Son of a bitch.
Alright. So, finish checking this area for anything we can use. As we go through here. Break right.
That's all of them.
Ah, there we go.
This should come in handy.
authorized for lethal force. Critical system. Backup system without power. Requesting assistance.
I'll crush them!
Gravity's what we eat, brother,
Excuse me. Excuse me. Operation Hudson off.
It took years to train my guards. I'm afraid you'll have to fight them to rescue me.
Throwing people away. This thing is not my father.
Excellent. Grenades. You can just never have too many grenades.
Incoming! Hostile drone!
Can't get a lock!
I got him!
Taylor. Whoa.
Down you go! Watch for the drone! Here we go!
Crap.
Get hot! Enough with the toys. I need to look my father in the eye and hear him justify this.
Yes, I'm sure that's what will make you happy. Alright, nicely done, everyone. successful close combat engagement.
Hostiles are cleared!
So,
You're here.
Hi.
I knew a real squad would blow through just fine. Sorry if the mech scuffed your pads. I'll get you something nice when we get back to Alliance space. I've gotta have some back pay coming.
What about your crew, acting captain?
Total loss. The toxic food turned them wild. They propped me up here in some kind of ritual behavior. Waiting for a chance to signal has been hell.
That's the best you can do?
You let all your people talk back like that? Who are you exactly?
Doesn't matter. You're running a very questionable setup here, Captain. Explain.
Of course. It was chaos after the crash, and the crew never really accepted me as captain. They rebelled and trapped us here. Once they started eating the toxic food, I couldn't control them. And I couldn't get to the beacon.
Just stop. We know what you did to your crew. Why let this go 10 years?
Who the hell are you?
Taylor. Lieutenant Jacob Taylor.
Jacob? My Jacob?
Not anymore!
Not who you expected, Captain?
I was hoping not to have to explain this to him. Or anyone, really. You have to understand, this isn't me. The realities of command, they change you. I wasn't ready for that. I made sure you were taught right. Before I left, I hoped to leave it at that.
Yeah.
I'm not biting, Captain. At some point, you chose to do this to your crew. You.
What was that moment? I want to know that there was an actual reason.
There was resistance to the plan. Mutiny. We had to take a hard line to keep order. And things settled down. As the decay set in, we made sure the crew were comfortable. Some even seemed happier. Ignorance is bliss, right? And they were grateful for guidance, like an instinct. Pure authority was easy, at first. Months in, the effect lowered inhibitions. They got territorial. Rank, protocol, they couldn't understand. We had to establish dominance. After a while, the perks seemed normal.
That's it? You created a harem and played king? 10 years in a juvenile fantasy?
I can't point to where it all went wrong. But when the beacon was ready, revealing what happened didn't seem like a good idea.
Can't say this wouldn't be a hell of a vacation. But you don't get to just walk away after all this time.
You're damn right he doesn't. What happened here, I should vent his head. But he's not even worth pulling the trigger. I don't know who you are, because you're not any father I remember.
We'll secure him for an Alliance court. For every year here, he'll have 10 to think about it.
Give him all the time in the galaxy. The man who did this doesn't know right from wrong.
I'm sorry, Jacob. I did the best I could.
I'm 10 years past believing that.
Ships are inbound to secure Captain Taylor and his crew, Commander. We'll be long gone by the time they get here.
They get as much as a glimpse, and you're restricted to decaf.
Great. May as well serve it in the airlock, you hard-ass.
What do you mean it wasn't you?
Jacob, if I had leaked the information about the Gernsback, I would be smiling at your resolution of the situation. I am not smiling.
Nothing goes through this ship, my ship, without a report to you.
I had no more reason to believe Jacob's father was alive than he did, but I'm happy to know the situation is behind you.
Fine. You didn't forward it, so who did?
I did.
Figures. Who else could get into Cerberus channels?
It was hardly classified, just obscure. There was a time when it mattered to you. Sending this along seemed like keeping an old promise. I keep my promises.
Miranda, we'll discuss your liberal interpretation of security protocol in private. Shepard, Jacob.
You had no idea Miranda was behind this.
No, she's got a good memory. Selective, but good. I haven't thought about those days in a long time. Can't figure which promise she meant, though. Not sure I really want to know. She requires a better man than I.
Come on, we got work to do.
Aye, Commander. Shepard. Thanks for the help.
Let's not make a habit of it.
All right. Well, with that out of the way, I think we can head to the planet Haestrom, where I gather Tali is on some sort of mission for the Quarians. And that will fill out our last remaining major slot. So, come back and see us next time here on Mass Effect 2, The Continuing Adventures of Alice Shepard, Vanguard, Renegade Vanguard with a heart.